You know the user R1N-Kun72K11, right? You all think their videos are sweet and innocent. Well, you thought wrong. Here's my story. It was January of 2025. I got home from school and finally went home after hours of lessons. Luckily, it was Friday, so I could finally relax and enjoy. My friend came to my house and told me that Rin posted a new video to YouTube. I was an epic fan of Rin Kun. I love their Nicktoon videos and their content so much. My friend also shared the same interests as me. We all went back to my room and searched up their channel. I saw the new video. The thumbnail is not what any of us are expecting. The thumbnail showed Peri from the Fairly Odd Parents and You Wish, but not in the same way we saw it in the original reboot. He appears to be holding a kitchen knife all covered with crimson red blood. He's eyeing the camera maliciously with a really evil intent. He also appeared to stand in a black background with the words Peri's Last Chance carved in crimson red blood on the top. I also saw the name of the video is exactly the same as the letters in the thumbnail. I found out later that it was a video originally going to be made in the 6th of January, but Rin apparently failed to upload it due to their problems in real life. I laughed and told my friend it was fake, and I never believed it. I wish I did. So apparently I clicked on the video and see how it played out. After a couple of ads, the video started really off simple. Rin and their cartoon friends are at a graveyard. They were sad. I don't know why. Right past Lincoln Loud was Peri's grave. Me and my friend looked at each other in confusion. Why would they upload this? It was like a vent video or something. Rin then put down some flowers. It then cut to Rin's mind where there was a flashback of Peri's chilling on an apartment porch. He was relaxing while watching the Los Angeles buildings' lights sparkling in the night sky. He was there on the porch enjoying his life. Then a great terror attack occurred. 5 men broke into Rin's apartment room and knocked out Rin before shooting Peri, and all 5 of them ran out. Peri was driven to the Los Angeles hospital. Despite their efforts, they said he can't make it. All the residents of the city gathered around and started hating the Rescue Ranger heroes and falsely accused poor Rin for being undefensive and disloyal to their heroic friends. The screen went to black. There was a blood-curdling scream in the background. The screen cut to a scene of all Rin's cartoon friends and Rin being murdered in whole different ways. It was really horrible. They were really skinned alive, and they had a lot of multiple stabbed wounds. Timmy had been ripped open like a laundry bag. Danny has his head ripped out with his bones sticking out. Yin Yang and Yuck got skinned. Cosmo and Wanda were eaten and ripped apart. Jenny was dunked in water and had their eyes cut out. Manny's skull was smashed to pieces. Lincoln had multiple stab wounds, and SpongeBob had all of his bones broken. Jimmy was dangling from a rope. Zim had a plastic bag wrapped around his neck, suffocating him, and Rin had a throat slit. The screen went black again. Then the screen went back up with Peri looking really mentally ill and bloody. The same look from the thumbnail from earlier. He said in a weak voice, "You're next." I paused the video there. My friend was screaming and running out of my house. I just sat there in shock. I continued on with the vid. It then cut to a red static which made me jump. After 15 seconds, the static noise cut to crying and screaming. I lowered the volume down to 15%. The screen cut to Peri looking at SpongeBob's lifeless corpse. Peri was crying. He murmured to himself, "I'm so sorry." The screen cut again, but with Peri staring at me. No sounds or movements. I was really paralyzed by what I've just watched. I tried going downstairs, but I heard Peri said, "Where are you going?" in a deep, demonic voice. I turned my head. He was coldly looking at me. I was so shaken. I tried everything I could to get rid of the look of his face, changing the vid to something else, removing the cursed tab, trying to exit out the YouTube website. It never worked. My computer was cursed with Peri's murderous, intense stare. I grabbed my laptop, went to the kitchen, and incinerated it in the garbage disposal. I breathed in relief that demonized fairy was out of my sight. At 9:35, I went to sleep, only to hear loud noises coming from my kitchen. I went to the kitchen and turned on the light to find everything scattered. Pots, food, dishes, etc. I was shocked about the mess. Then the thought of Peri came to mind, but I decided to be naive and to pass it off as a bear, so I cleaned everything up, went upstairs, and went back to sleep. I woke up from my sleep at 10:50 a.m. Damn, that was a long rest. I shrugged and I turned to my wall only to find blood writing on my wall. It was written with excessive blood saying, "I'm so sorry," with all caps and with the small sad face next to it. I called the cops, the fire department, and any detective I could find. They found no clues, no evidence. They thought I was pranking them. They gave me a 5-minute lecture and left me in my house with a warning. I felt sick to my stomach knowing that this could be my demise. I couldn't move for the rest of the day. Everything was quiet. I just sat on my couch. I never went everywhere. I just sat there like a brain-dead maniac. It was 10:35 and I got up and went to bed. I was nauseous from my lack of food and water, staring blankly at the wall, getting paranoid when I heard a tiny bit of noise. The knocking came at my door. I lazily got out of bed like an old hag. I opened it and looked down and found a photo with Peri sitting next to somebody. It was my friend. He looked really disheveled. His eyes were torn out, his organs were spilled out of the stomach. It looked like it was taken with an HD camera, and the tint in the pic had an ugly blend of red and black hue to it. I looked at the photo with absolute terror. I heard maniacal laughter. Maniacal laughter in my house. I screamed. I ran to my kitchen, grabbed the lighter, went to my backyard and lit the goddamn picture. After it was burned to ashes, I put it out with mud and went back inside. I found another photo laying in my kitchen, but the pic is different as well. It was an actual shot of my house, my actual house. It was taken low resolution and had the same eerie tint as before. Right below the pic, there was poorly written words that read, "I'm coming for you." I'm sitting here writing this as a warning to all of you. If you see a video called Peri's Last Chance, do not watch the video. Just leave it alone and just watch something else. This is not fake. This is real, and it's a really huge problem. I hope this message will be taken seriously. Goodbye and be safe.